So, Arsenio Hall, K. Michelle, what's that stripper girl? Maliah Michel, the one who, I think she lived in Houston. She used to live in Houston. I don't know. The one that Drake was fucking with. You know he loves stripper whores. You know, and a lot, Lil Mo, all these hoes, all these motherfuckers talking crazy. Let me just say something to Arsenio Hall. Arsenio, shut the fuck up. Like, you want to sit here and post these? Oh, can we make a can we get a Lifetime documentary over Oprah? And no, fuck that. We're not talking about no motherfucking Oprah right now. We're talking about these little girls who were raped and beat by motherfucking R. Kelly. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Oprah. We're not talking about stuff that gay people go through. We're not talking about stuff that black men go through. We're talking about the stuff that these little black girls went through at the hands of a grown-ass black man. That's what the fuck we're talking about today. If you want Oprah to have a documentary, bitch, you go do it. Oprah can afford to do her own documentary. What can't happen is this shit that happened to these girls who are now women. They can't afford to produce and put out a fucking documentary. They can't afford that. Oprah can. So if you want a documentary over Oprah, motherfucker, you go pay for it. Or better yet, just tell Oprah she can do it her damn self. K. Michelle, girl, I understand that R. Kelly was your mentor. You know, he did a lot for your career. I get it. You know, when we care about people, it's hard for us to accept that they probably did fucked up shit. I think that sometimes it's better just to shut the fuck up. You know, but I get that you want to defend the man who helped you out. With that being said, baby, my demons ain't the same demons as R. Kelly, sweetie. I get 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours of sleep a night. I'm not out here raping little girls. I'm not here molesting girls. I'm not here raping little boys. I'm not here molesting boys. I'm not beating no women. I'm not selling drugs to the community. None of that shit. None of it. My demons ain't nowhere near like that, sweetie. Now, I done probably did some shit that might give me a weekend in jail. Maybe a month. But I damn sure did no shit that'll get me 5 to 10, 20 to 30, a lifetime in prison. Okay? The shit that R. Kelly done did, bitch, that's a lifetime in prison, ho. That's 199 years. So no, okay, Michelle. No. Our demons ain't the same as your homeboys' demons. We not doing shit like that. We not out here at the school, at the high school, looking at little boys and looking at little girls walk out. We not doing that. We're not. We're not beating little girls. We're not raping little girls. We're not doing that. That's what your homeboy did. That ain't what we doing. And Maliah Michel. People know what sex is. Even at 6 and 7 and 8, you know what sex is. You might not know that it's called sex, but you know that they doing it nasty. You know that when your mama say cover your eyes up and you do like this, you know that somebody getting booty. You know what I'm saying? You know they humping. Like we used to say, ooh, they hunching. You know they hunching. So it's not, I don't think that anyone is questioning that a 13-year-old girl or a 13-year-old boy would want to have sex. But the problem comes in when it's a 13-year-old girl being preyed on by a 25, 30-year-old man. That's the motherfucking problem. If you're a 13-year-old girl having sex with a 13-year-old boy, that's one thing. Y'all hoes is hot. I'm talking about boys and girls hoes. Both of y'all hoes hot. Y'all need y'all ass beat. Somebody need to sit down and talk to y'all for your ass end up pregnant. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no job. That's one thing. 13-year-olds have sex with 13-year-olds. 16-year-olds have sex with 16-year-olds. But what don't happen is 27-year-old men are out here having sex with 14-year-olds. I don't give a good goddamn if that 13-year-old was bent over clapping her ass. As a grown-ass man, it is up to you to say, girl, get your motherfucking ass inside the house if I go get your mama and your daddy. You don't go over and pull her panties to the side and slide through like that fucking Aniva, okay? You don't pull her panties to the side and slide through. You tell her get her motherfucking shit and get in the house. And you still tell her mom and her daddy. So this whole 13-year-olds know what they doing. Yeah, 13-year-olds know what they doing. But you're not going to hold a 13-year-old to the same, you're not going to hold a 13-year-old accountable for the same shit that you'll hold a 25-year-old man to. You're just not going to do it. And it's the reason why your ass turns into a stripper whore now anyways. You don't think you fucking that 12 and 13-year-old and probably fucking grown-ass men got nothing to do with the fact that your ass made a life, made a career out of going up and down the motherfucking pole? Ain't nothing wrong with being a stripper whore. I love strippers. But you don't think you fucking these grown-ass men talking about men were looking at my body since the age of 9? You don't think that played a part into the fact that now your ass made a career in being a fucking stripper? People fuck. People have sex. I don't think people are saying that. The problem is when you have a grown-ass man, fucking with teenagers. That's the problem. Again, Maliah, Michael, whatever your name is. 13-year-olds, they have sex. We know that. 12-year-olds, they have sex. Shit, 10-year-olds have sex. Dr. Jackie from Married to Medicine said her youngest patient was a 10-year-old. The baby daddy was a 13-year-old. That's highly inappropriate, but it's better than a 10-year-old fucking an 18-year-old, or a 10-year-old fucking a 22-year-old, or a 25-year-old fucking a 14-year-old like in the name of Aaliyah. And getting her pregnant. And just because you've been fucking since you was 9 and 8, don't mean everybody else been. And just because you was out there fucking grown-ass men, that don't make it right. You need to go get some help, because clearly that done fucked you up in your head. Lil Mo, you just sound ignorant. I think a lot of people are on this whole, everybody just want attention. I think that sometimes it takes a while for people to realize that, damn, like, the truth of the matter is, a lot of that shit, 99.9% of that shit that was in that documentary, I did not know. The only thing that I really had heard about was Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Other than that, like, it's a big ass difference when you literally sit here and watch the shit on TV and you hear these girls with the same exact story, time. All these girls got the same exact story. That makes a world of a difference. So yes, when people who got common sense, they see, oh my God, this shit is real. Yeah, people will start to say, fuck R. Kelly. We're not supporting R. Kelly. Yeah, last week people was probably listening to R. Kelly. But this week, knowing what they know, knowing what we know, they probably like, fuck R. Kelly. That's the difference. We didn't know this shit last week. We know it this week. Now, some of y'all hoes who was in the entertainment industry, y'all knew that shit. We didn't know that shit. Anyways, I'm done. I gotta go. Bye.